Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's high school wrestling tonight on campusnation.com. I'm Rick Phillips. I'm with AJ Ganger. We are here at the middle school gym in Wilmington, Ohio for a tri-meet. This wrestling meet is between Bellbrook, Blanchester, and Wilmington. It's going to get underway here in a few minutes. It's been delayed by a few minutes. This is senior night for Wilmington seniors, and there will be, what did we say, three and actually five, a total of five that will be honored tonight at some point during this event.
Yep, we got Dakota Giroux for Wilmington, Mark Huff, Chris McAvoy, and then the Stat Girls that are going to be honored here this evening for Wilmington. So it's going to be a good night of wrestling. The road to the state tournament starts tonight. It's February. The end of the month starts sectionals. That's when the real road starts. But I've always viewed this time of year being the start to the road to the state championship tournament. You know, we've got some great wrestlers that'll be wrestling here tonight, not only for Wilmington, but Bellbrook's brought in a couple guys that are going to be wrestling at the next level next year in Division I. Most notably Ben Schramm at 170 pounds for Bellbrook. He'll be going to Old Dominion. And Cameron Kelly for Bellbrook. He'll be going to Ohio U. Kelly is a state champion. So he's looking to have his second state title victory. He lost twice in the finals. He's a three-time finalist, two-time runner-up, and a state champion. So I've already talked to him. We'll have an interview set up with him later on in the broadcast. So we'll be able to talk to him. And wrestling will be getting underway here shortly from the middle school gym.
We'd like to remind everybody that we've got a couple other events scheduled for this week. On the 13th, that's this Friday, we've got East Clinton, and they'll be hosting Clinton Massey. That game starts with our pregame at 7:15. The game will kick off at about 7:30. And then on Saturday, we've got women's college basketball from Wilmington College. That is a 2:45 pregame with a 3 o'clock kickoff. And then later that evening, we once again go back to East Clinton. We've got a very good Paint Valley team that'll be hosted by East Clinton. And we'll be over in Astroland bringing you both the Friday night game with Clinton Massey and the Saturday night game with Paint Valley. The next week, we've got women's college basketball. Muskegum comes in on the 18th to face the Lady Quakers. And we're going to round out our February schedule with men's college basketball, Mount Union at Wilmington College. And the women's college basketball game on the 18th is a 7:15 evening game. And also the men's college basketball game is a Saturday 2:45 kickoff. If you're looking for the men's college basketball game tonight, we've sort of preempted Wilmington College basketball because of this very special tri-meet. We wanted to be able to bring that to you. So I'm not sure that they're going to be doing a broadcast at all, but go to WilmingtonQuakers.com and you'll be able to see audio and video on the Wilmington Quakers Network. I guess it'll probably be without any audio, since we typically will give you the audio feed from that broadcast. But we wish
not, they'll have the live stat game track going on.
That's right. We wish the Quakers good luck tonight. We hope they get a win in their column. And we're going to get ready for high school wrestling here very shortly. I'm going to man the cam, and obviously AJ is the expert. So he'll take care of the grapple by grapple, right?
Yep,
all right.
Yes, I will.
I'll interject accordingly. Well, we're getting ready for action here on this Wednesday evening. And we're going to have some exciting interviews after the matches, so we want to make sure that everybody stays tuned and listens to these interviews. We'll be bringing some stars, I guess, of the matches, some well-known wrestlers to the microphone on Campus Station. And remember, Campus Nation is your sports animal. High school and college sports.
They're getting ready to do the flip now in the middle of the mat. Pick whether the team wants an odd or even start, which means the odd matches will get the choice at the end of the second period, which they can either choose top, bottom, neutral, or defer. Scoring in dual meet style as a team, 6 points for a pen or a forfeit, 5 points for a tech fall, which is 15 points or more. Major decision is 4 points, which is 8 points or more. A regular decision is 3 points. Scoring in a match, a takedown is worth 2. Back points can either be 2 back points or 3. If you get a count of 2 or less, you get, or 2 to 4, you get 2 back points. A count of 5 gives you 3 back points. An escape is worth 1. A reversal is worth 2. We are starting this evening's matches on 160 pounds. Alistair Broush taking on Bradley Train. Bellbrook in the purple singlets. Wilmington in the white, black, and orange singlets. As we are now underway, Broush against Train. 160-pound matchup. Train was looking for a front headlock. Nice 2-on-1. Broush had to get out. Both men trying to set up a shot here. Train backing up just a little bit. He had double wrist right there. They go out. 1:37 left to go in the first period. Tie up for both men. Still looking for a shot. Oh, Broush got a single leg. Picks it up. Looking to finish high. Trying to go forward with the Davis. Switches off to a double. And gets the 2. Good job by Alistair to get that point right there. It's 2-0. 1:05 left to go in the first period. Broush on top. Right now, Train. .50 seconds left to go in the first period. Still 2-0. Broush throws in a bar. Gonna bring him down the mat. They both step out. Train is still down. 41 seconds left to go in the first period. 2-0. Alistair Broush in the lead. And there's going to be a caution. Green man wasn't set properly. Broush trying to work a turn. He's got a squirrel tail. Still has a hold of it, looking to lock up a cradle. He let go of it. He should have held on to it. He still got the cross wrist. 7 seconds left to go in the first. That's going to do it for our first period here. 2-0. Alistair Broush in the lead. Defer by Train. Broush will choose down to begin the second period. Train got a claw ride. Let's go of it. Looking for a cross wrist. Can't do it. Tripoding up. Goes back to the claw spiral. The best ride in wrestling today. Roush trying to get free. He does. No signal yet because he drops down to a double. Looking for a reversal now. And there's 2 reversal. He has a chance to lock up a cradle and possibly take him down to his back. Instead, he's working a top move. Trying to look for a hammerlock. Can't do it. Roush, squirrel tail tilt here possibly. Drops down to the ankle as Train stands up. Still in control. Oh man, trying to throw a half there, a little too late. And Train will be led up for 1, 4-1, 45 seconds to go in the second period. Alistair Broush in the lead. Broush has a couple of good double legs here so far in the match. Let's see if he can hit another one. Train in on a high crotch. Broush down to his hips. Got to get his hips back out under him. He's doing a good job. Trying to get the 2 despite the fact he gave up the shot. He almost has it. Still no score yet. 13 seconds left in the period. Looking for a butcher now. Roush has got it. He's got 2. Now he's going to look for back points and possibly a pinfall. Couldn't run the butcher quite to success right there. And at the end of the second period, Alistair Broush has a 6-1 lead over Bradley Train of Bellbrook. Train chooses down. He's down by 5 points right now. Broush doing a very good job from his feet. Switches off to a tight waist. He's got that cross wrist. See if he can use it here to get some back points. He's yet to get backs in this match. Step through, looking for a Turk. Can't get it. Minute 40 remaining in the third period. The third and final period. Broush back to the cross wrist. Doing a lot of moves, looking for another Turk. He can't pull it off, and he gets right back behind. 1:10 left to go in the third. Lets up Train, 6-2. Train goes for the shot. Broush backed out. Both men still on their feet. On the edge of the line, they go out of bounds. 58 seconds left to go in the third period. 6-2. Alistair Broush with a 4-point lead here. They're on their feet. Train needs a couple of takedowns, maybe a takedown with some back points to tie it up. Possibly take the lead. Go out again, 41 seconds left. Still on their feet. Oh, nice slide by Train. Now he's going to take him down to the mat in order to get the 2. All he's got to do is lift. Nice sit-out switch there on the edge of the line. No control by either wrestler. Good job by Broush to hit that switch. 30 seconds left to go. Still 6-2. Broush in the lead. And on a shot, bad shot, he's extended. Broush with a good sprawl. Trying to come out the back door. 15 seconds left. Train's got to go big right now. Stalemate. That was a quick stalemate called by the official. 9 seconds left. Broush could wrestle smart in the next 9 seconds. He'll pull out a victory. And Broush is going to win this one by a final score of 6-2 over Bradley Train. He earns 3 points for the Hurricane. Coming up next, 170 pounds, Chris McAvoy, Ben Schramm.
We'd like to remind everybody that this is Campus Nation, the sports animal, and if we have any athletic directors out there that would like to see their school on our athletic network, just give me a call. Rick Phillips, go to our website. You can find the number there.
McAvoy against Ben Schramm. Schramm going to Old Dominion next year. Very, very great wrestler for this Bellbrook team. Oh, McAvoy almost had a nice ankle pick. They both go out. This is going to be a good match. Still on their feet. Snap down by Schramm. Both wrestlers fighting position here. Schramm, nice snap to a double. Easy takedown, but Chris is not letting him get it easy. Schramm just out strongmanned him there to get the takedown. He's going to cut him out, 2-1. As they go out of bounds, 1:22 left. Schramm in the lead, 2-1. Working his takedowns here. 170-pound matchup. Trying for a shot. McAvoy gets caught for a headlock. They're on the edge of the line. They're on the edge. Schramm may be looking for a good shot here. Nice snap down. 52 seconds left to go in the first period. Schramm in deep on a single leg, trying to chase the ankle. Limp arms out, pulling him back in bounds. Goes to a double on the edge of the mat. 2 red on the edge of the mat. 4-1. .40 seconds left to go in the first period. Caution against Schramm. Early movement. He's going to go neutral. That'll give McAvoy a point. 4-2. McAvoy tried a quick shot off the whistle. Couldn't get it. Schramm's got 2. 6-3 now. Oh, nice elbow pass to a head inside single. Close to getting another one. They're on the edge of the mat. Schramm got to pull him in here. 20 seconds left. He does. There's 2 more. 8-3. 15 seconds left to go in the first period. Schramm with a chicken wing. Looking to put a half in there. This is very painful if he can hit it. That's going to be into the first period with the score. Ben Schramm of Bellbrook 8. Chris McAvoy of Wilmington 3. McAvoy defers. Schramm will go down. Whistle's blown. We're off. McAvoy brings Schramm back down the mat. They go out. Good movement by both wrestlers on that series. 1:50 left to go in the second period. Schramm back up on his feet, looking to get one here, and he does. 9-3. That's how you get out on bottom, kids. Both wrestlers on their feet. 9-3. Schramm in the lead. Bad shot by McAvoy. Nice whizzer by Schramm. McAvoy drops down to a single. Both back on their feet. Oh! Schramm with a nice throw. And there's 2. Now he's getting back points with the reverse half here. Maybe looking for a fall right now. He's close. He can sit there for the last minute 5 of the period. Schramm up 11-3. He's got a major right now. He's looking for more. 55 seconds left to go in the period. Schramm stepping over. Dangerous position here for McAvoy. Schramm throws in a half. He's in better position to pin him And he's going to let him off his back. There's 3 back points, 14-3. Good job by McAvoy fighting off his back. Schramm back to that chicken wing now. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Throws into the half. Good job by McAvoy looking away and peeling. Now he runs the chicken wing over, getting more back points. Looking for a pinfall. And there's the pin. Your winner at 170 pounds, Ben Schramm, by way of pinfall over Chris McAvoy, making it 6-3 in the team score. Bellbrook in the lead for the moment as Randy Tolliver will come out, RJ, and he will get the 6-point pinfall. You're watching high school, or 6-point forfeit. You're watching high school wrestling live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. It's now 9-6 after the 182 forfeit by RJ Tolliver. $95 will be a forfeit. 6 more points. So they bump Drew Ashurst up to take on Mark Huff at 220 pounds. A 15-6 score on the scoreboard at the moment. Mark Huff for Wilmington. One of the seniors wrestling his last senior meet here at home. For a headlock, they both go out. There's 2 green. He had control. A little surprising to get that call on the edge of the mat. There'll be a double forfeit at 285. Nice cross wrist by Mark. He's up 2-0. Looking for a Turk. He's got to work back up. Still in control. Still in control. Drew. Mark looks like he's almost caught a modified leg cradle. Still running that cross face. They go out of bounds. Still 2-0. 1:01 left to go here in the first period. Mark Huff in the lead. Mark still bringing him back down. He's got to work up or he's going to get hit for stalling here. There you go. Won't get hit here. Half by Mark thrown in. 25 seconds to go in the first period. Drops back down. Looking to put him on his back. He does. He's getting back points here, possibly getting a fall. Mark throws the half in. He's got 10 seconds to get the fall. He's got 3 back points earned. And there's the pinfall. Your winner at 220 pounds by way of pinfall, Mark Huff.
Well, that was a nice match for our senior tonight.
Yes, it was. Sawyer Garrison will take the forfeit at 106 pounds. Wilmington racking up 4 straight 6-pointers. 113. Jordan Pierce, Ben Sherrill. Pierce, Wilmington, Sherrill of Bellbrook. Bellbrook's going to have to do a lot of coming back in this match. But they're at the meat and potatoes of their lineup, so they'll have a really good chance of doing it with the lighter weights. Pierce against Sherrill. 113-pound matchup. Front headlock by Pierce. Snaps him down to the mat. He's got to clear that arm. Still snapping him down. Oh, nice dump. But he didn't get it through all the way. Almost got put on his back. Still no score. No control by anybody. 1:15 to go in the first. Still no score. Pierce still with that front headlock. Goes to a double underhook. And trying to throw him over. He's got him. There's two and backs. Referee still has got no call. Man. There's the dump by Sherrill. There's the two. Got the dump all the way that time. And there's Pierce with a nice sit-out switch. 2-2. 30 seconds to go in the period. Good wrestling movement by both wrestlers here in the early going. 20 seconds left to go in the first period. He's high. He's in trouble. Sherrill gets the reversal and back points. Now looking for a pinfall. This could be big. He's got it. There's the pin. Ref still no call. Right about there. There's the pin. And there's the pin for Ben Sherrill at 113 pounds. Your winner for Bellbrook. 120-pound matchup coming up. Taylor Steele, Wilmington, and Max Kneeling of Bellbrook. Steele went for an ankle pick, couldn't get it. Now he's stuck in a front headlock. Both still on their feet. Locks down hard on that elbow. Trying to sit out, couldn't do it. He's going to sucker drag if he just hits it. Gets back out, got a 2-on-1. Nice 2-on-1 to a head inside single. Now he's got to finish. Brings it up to the feet. Nice back trip. There's two for Taylor Steele. Takes the lead, throws in a half. Spiral, spiral, spiral. Still spiraling. He needs to swing the gate, and he'll be able to get him on. Steele throws in that chicken wing. Throws in a half. Grabs that wrist. Just run over the head here. He's got back points. Now he's looking for a fall. He's got to settle, settle, settle. He settles. 2 back points for Steele. 4-0. 35 seconds left to go in the first period. Taylor Steele in the lead. Throws back in that chicken wing. Tilt. Trying to look for cheap back points. Didn't hold him there long enough. Throws in that half. Hop sides. Bar half right here. This is painful. There's back points for Steele. 15 seconds to work for the fall. He's got 3. Close. If he arches here, he can possibly get it. That's going to be the end of the first period. 7-0 is the score. Taylor Steele in the lead. Choice for Bellbrook, defer. Steele will go down. Steele with the stand up. Looking for a stand-up getaway. Gets brought back down to the mat. Nice Granby roll coming out the back door. He's got his reversal. 9-0. Taylor Steele in the lead. 1:40 left to go in the second period. Got that half wing again and again. Looking for more back points. He's got 3 earned. Now I can sit here and work for the fall for the remaining 1:20 of the period. If he arches his back, he'll have a good chance of getting the fall here. Official stop for potentially dangerous. There's 3 near fall. He should have gave him 4. 1:05 left, 12-0. Steele needs 3 back points to complete a tech fall. But he can possibly complete a pin. .35 seconds left in the period. Just needs 3 back points to end it. Plenty of time to get him. Throws in that bar again. Running over the head. They go out of bounds. 13 seconds left to go. Steele looks a little injured with his knee. Blood time coming for red. 12-0. Steele in the lead, second period.
You want to explain blood time for the people that maybe have tuned in for the first time to watch wrestling?
Now, blood time, they get 3 minutes worth of blood time. It's cut once the blood is stopped, and then they have a cleanup period. Injury time is 1.5 minutes. Once that injury time runs out, the match is over. Steele looked a little shaken up when he got up when they were on the edge of the mat over there.
He looked like he was favoring his knee.
Yeah, the one with the knee pad on it.
Right, so they're probably... He's obviously in some pain, and he's trying to get through this.
I mean, it looks like he's got that quad taped up, too, underneath.
Right.
A lot of officials are looking for that. I made that famous. Starting with a little bit of a tight waist. You got long arms. Your hand reaches all the way across their body. There's the tilt. Stepping over. And that's going to do it for the second period. 12-0. Taylor Steele in the lead. Neutral is what Kneeling will pick for Bellbrook. Nice slide by. Didn't finish. Double leg. Switches to an ankle pick. Turns it over. There's 2. It's 14-0. 1 point away from a tech fall. Gets him on his back. Kneeling has a chance for a reversal. There it is. 14-2 now. Kneeling on top. 1:20 left to go in the third period. Now, Steele's in some pain. He's just kind of stalling out here in this match. He's going to get hit for stalling soon if he doesn't work up. Dealing with that cross wrist. .40 left in the match. Coach is screaming at Steele that his hips are free. He needs to just come up. He can stand up here easily. Steele with the stand up, locking hands. There's a free move. There's the reversal. Locking hands is still on. Defensive pin coming. And that's going to be the end of the match with the locking hands call. And he won't get a reversal, so Taylor Steele wins the match by major decision, 15-2 over Max Kneeling. That's 4 points for Wilmington.
I'd like to remind you this Friday night we've got high school basketball, boys basketball. It will be Clinton Massey being hosted by East Clinton. So we'll be out in Astroland doing a game that'll start at about 7:15 with the tip-off at 7:30.
126-pound matchup coming on. Colin Green for Wilmington, Nick Weaver of Bellbrook. Weaver front headlock. Still with the front headlock is Weaver. Dropping down on a shot is Green. He's very extended here, needs to get his arms back. And the special here, Weaver's got him on his back. Now he's going to look for a pinfall. What a bridge by Green. Green's almost out, and he can reverse this entire thing. But nope, he's put right back onto his back. And there's the reversal. Green with the reversal. Got Weaver on his back. 3 near fall being awarded to Weaver. 2 reversal. It's 5-2 at the moment. Weaver in the lead. But Weaver's in danger of getting pinned here. And it's 5-5. 40 seconds left to go first period. Good job by Green fighting off his back. One neutral, 6-5. 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Nick Weaver in the lead for Bellbrook. Front headlock there. Into the period. Weaver in the lead, 6-5. Bellbrook choosing down. That's Nick Weaver. Green down by a point here, 6-5 in the second period. Weaver started on bottom. Got the leg in. Good hip pressure. Now he's high. Got to get those hips back. Yeah, he's out. Oh, he's going to come out the back door. All Weaver's got to do is come out the back door, and he'll get a reversal. There's the reversal. That's what happens when you get the legs in and you don't keep hip pressure down. You get reversed. 8-5 Weaver, 55 seconds left to go in the second period. Weaver, claw. Oh, nice lift. Taking Green straight to his back, and he's getting back points now. Now he's going to look for a fall. Another good bridge by Green. 3 near fall. And 1. It is 11-6. 20 seconds left to go in the second period. Nick Weaver of Bellbrook in the lead. Weaver, snap down, go behind. There's the 2. 13-6. 10 seconds left to go. Looking for more back. And that's the end of the second period. Nick Weaver of Bellbrook leading Colin Green of Wilmington 13-6. Green goes down. Claw ride. Weaver, we're looking for a chicken wing turn. He's got it. Only got a 1 count. Settles his hips back. Green is out. 2 back points for Weaver, 15-6. He's got a major decision with 1:15 to go in the third. 126-pound matchup here. Only got a 1 count, 40 seconds left to go in the period. Green's up, 23 seconds. He's got to go big here, and they go out of bounds. 21 seconds left. Green with the sit out, trying to switch through. Two seconds left. And no escape given. Your winner at 126 pounds by way of major decision, Nick Weaver, by the score of 15-6. Boldman receiving a forfeit at 132, now at 138. Isaac Allen against Cameron Kelly. Kelly, senior, going to Ohio U next year. Nice slide by already for Kelly. There's 2. He's going to work his takedowns. Kelly dropped down to a single. There's 2, 4-1. Kelly cutting him out again. 4-2. Nice move by Kelly. Putting Allen straight onto his back. There's the pinfall for Cameron Kelly, your winner at 138 pounds by way of pin. 2 more matches coming up, number 145 and 152. At 145 pounds, Doug Estes of Wilmington against Sean Karras of Bellbrook. Nice job by Doug. There's the 2. Got a half in. Get him on his back. Getting back points now. Looking for a pinfall. Got the cradle locked up. Still looking for a pin is Doug. He's almost got it. He's got it. He's close. Minute 4 left in the period. He's got all day to get the pin. And right about, it's close. He's got to get that shoulder blade down. Resinks it. There, ooh, it's close. $30 left in the period. Still got the cradle. $15 left. Still with the same move, not awarded any points. And that's going to be in the period. 3 back points there. Almost had a fall. 5-0 at the end of the first period. Doug Estes in the lead.
So is Buckeye Country and us. Better get set up and pay fees.
Estes going down to begin the second period. Looking for a standing switch, can't get it. Locking hands, we got a free move. And the ref stops action for a minute. Locking hands, technical violation, 1 point going to Estes. It is now 6-0, 1:40 left to go in the second period. Estes is on his back there for a second. All Estes has to do here is stand up. Locking hands again. Estes puts him on his back. It's a free move. Referee stopped action. So the 1 locking hands, the 2 reversal, and the illegal hold against Estes makes it 9-1. Estes is still on top. Estes looking for a power half. Now he's got the half, looking to swing the gate. Put Karras on his back, can't do it. 45 seconds left to go in the second period. Referee. And blood time against Wilmington at the moment. That's Doug Estes. You're watching high school wrestling live on CampusNation.com. The Sports Animal, your home for high school and college sports.
So we've got blood time again. I'd like to remind you, Clinton Mass at East Clinton this Friday night starting at 7:15, and the next evening we also have another basketball game from East Clinton. We've got
Paint Valley.
the Paint Valley. I don't know whether the
Panthers, I believe.
I thought that was something like that. I know it was some feline, right?
Right. the Panthers, and then before that game, we've got women's college basketball.
Right, the
as
Lady
Yellow Jackets coming from Baldwin Wallace.
Right, Lady Quakers and the Yellow Jackets will be there, and that game will start at about 2:45 with a tip-off at 3 o'clock. So keep it on campusnation.com, your high school and college sports network.
Yep. After blood time gets cleaned up, Estes still on top. Got a chicken wing trying to run it hard. There's the back points. Looking for a fall is Estes. Got a 2 count. There's getting more. Looking for a pinfall here. That's the end of the period. 3 back points, 12-1. Estes in the lead going into the third period. Neutral being chosen. Trying for a dump. Out of bounds, still neutral. Yep, more blood time.
All right. We like to congratulate the Hurricane boys basketball team. They wrapped up the SCOL championship with a win over East Clinton last night. They scored 118 points.
Well, it was an amazing game, and Javen Cumberland had 47 points and 11 rebounds.
Right, 100 points at the end of the third quarter. It was just an amazing performance on the part of the Wilmington boys high school basketball team. We're going to be excited about following them through the tournament. We actually are going to bring you other tournament games, not just the Wilmington boys.
After blood time, we're still neutral. Estes with a bad shot. Good job to get out. They go out of bounds. 1:31 left to go in the third period. 12-1. Doug Estes in the lead over Sean Karras. Single leg. Estes has got to finish. Potentially dangerous with that knee. Estes. There's 2. Throws the half in. $14-1. $15 seconds left in the match. Still potential for a tech fall. And that's the end of the match with your winner at 145 pounds, Doug Estes, by way of major decision, 14-1. 4 more points for Wilmington. Going into our final matchup, Brian Bergford of Wilmington, Tyler Wiederholt of Bellbrook, another great wrestler on this Bellbrook team. Wiederholt with the 2. Our final match of this dual meet. Wiederholt looking for a turn here. He's got the leg in. And there he goes. He's got the turn, looking for the back. Can't get his shoulders, 45 degrees. Still with the leg in. Got a hammer lock. Nice cross face. Gonna lock up a cross face cradle maybe. Nope. You'll cut him out. 2-1, 32 seconds left to go in the first period. Nope. Try for a knee pick, couldn't get it. They go out of bounds. 21 seconds left to go in the first period. 2-0 Wiederholt in the lead. Tried a quick ankle pick, couldn't get it. Another knee pick. They're going to go neutral. 1 point for Bergford. Two more, 6-2, 5 seconds left in the period. That's the end of the first period with the score. Tyler Wiederholt 6, Bryant Bergford 2. Wilmington deferring, Wiederholt choosing neutral. Wiederholt for a headlock. Bad shot by Bergford. He's in trouble. Puts a head in the hole, chasing the ankle. There's 2 more. Looking for a cradle lockup, possibly. Throws in a bar. Potentially dangerous. 8-2. Still looking for a turn is Wiederholt in the second period, 8-2. He's in the lead. Having a hard time turning Bergford here. Bar. Throws in a half. 30 seconds. Looking for a Turk, possibly. Can't get it. 10 seconds left in the period. At the end of the second period, it's 8-2. Wiederholt in the lead.
We'd like to say a special hello to all our new watchers that are coming in from Bellbrook and also from Blanchester. And we invite you to talk to your high school athletic director. We're always looking for new schools to bring on the Campus Nation network. Currently looking at some schools here in the Clinton County and Highland County and Ross County areas to bring them on. And we're also talking with some schools up in Columbus. So it's just a matter of time as we grow our network. And we invite anybody to simply give us a call at our 800 number on our website. Be happy to talk with your athletic director and the necessary people to get you on our network.
Blood time now on the mat to begin the third. Bergford chose down. Wiederholt is going to go neutral, so it's going to be 8-3 once the period starts. You're watching High School Wrestling live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. So 8-3 as we begin the third period. Nice double leg by Wiederholt right off the whistle. 2 more points. 10-3. He's going to cut him again. Tried to. Bergford didn't come up. There's the one. 10-4. Two more. Nice single leg. Two more. 14-5. Bergford charged for stalling. 1 green. 1 minute left to go in the match. Nice single leg. Two more for Wiederholt. 16-6, 40 seconds left. As they go out, 16-7, 34 seconds left to go in the match. Tyler Wiederholt with a 16-7 lead over Brian Bergford. Head inside single. Nice trip. 18-7. 18-8. Ankle pick. 20-8. 15 seconds. Three seconds left. And that's the end of the match with the final score. Tyler Wiederholt winning 20-9 by way of major decision, giving Bellbrook 4 more points to end the dual meet, as I'll tally up the scores really, really quick.
Just make sure you don't use the Common Core math when you do this. Use real math so we get an accurate score. This looks like another match.
It's an exhibition match.
Oh, okay. So you mean I could get out there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How like a three-way?
Right. We have an exhibition match getting ready to happen. I'll tally up the regular scores. This is just an exhibition.
Right, and I'll follow this with the camera.
I don't know who's wrestling for which team.
Well, one's from Wilmington and one's from Bellbrook.
Right.
Brilliant statement. Right.
6, 20. 37-20 is the final score. Wilmington wins the duel. $2-0 for the Wilmington wrestler. Got a nice deep half. Trying to look for a pinfall. "35 seconds left in the period. "15 seconds left in the period. Still lifting up the head, trying to get it lifted up. At the end of the first period, it's 5-0 for the Wilmington wrestler. I believe that's Sawyer Garrison out there on the mat. And Jeremiah Gross. Locking hands, free move. Locking hands for Garrison. He gets one. It's 6-0. Almost got caught for locking hands again. Garrison's out. There's one. They go out of bounds. 1:01 left to go in the second. 7-0. Garrison in the lead. Elbow pass, try to go for a single. Double leg by Garrison. Switches to a single. 24 seconds left. There he goes. He's got two and backs. There's a pinfall. Garrison winning the exhibition match for Wilmington. That will end our dual meet. Again, our final score, Wilmington 37, Bellbrook 26.
So, good match for the Wilmington Hurricane boys.
Second time they've beaten Bellbrook in a duel in the last week.
Right, so, I mean, obviously it's for real, right? And I'd like to remind everybody, hey, we've got spring sports coming up. We've been talking with Wilmington here in the athletic department, looking to do things like softball and baseball and tennis and track and field, some lacrosse. So we've got a lot of exciting sports to cover in our spring lineup. And right now we are looking at what we need to do to make sure that we can bring you a lot of those exciting sports right here on campusnation.com, the sports animal.
We'll take a little bit of a break as our next matchups will be getting ready to be made and taking place. I believe Bellbrook and Blanchester will be up next, and then Blanchester and Wilmington. So once we get all the matchups and everything squared away, we will get ready to call our next duel.
Yeah, now you're going to do an interview with one of the Bellbrook wrestlers. I guess my question is, will you be able to get that in? Will they be leaving at the end of the next match?
I can always just call them over here, have them sit down, and we can interview them that way.
Probably be the best way.
Right.
All right, that's good.
So I'm going to go.
Just reminding you of our upcoming schedule to finish out the month of February. We have got, I guess it's Friday night on the 13th of February, Friday the 13th, boys high school basketball. Clinton Massey, the Falcons, will go over to Astroland, East Clinton, to face the East Clinton Astros. That will be a titanic struggle, as we always say. That'll start at 7:15 with the game at 7:30. And then on Saturday, we've got a double dip. We've got the ladies Quaker basketball team, and they will be hosting Baldwin Wallace, the Yellow Jackets. That game will start at 2:45 with the tip-off actually at 3 o'clock. Then that evening, we will be back to East Clinton, where the Astros will host Paint Valley. We believe they're the Panthers. Boys high school basketball on the 14th in the evening, following the women's college game from Wilmington College in the afternoon. We'd like to remind you that this broadcast tonight is taking the place of our normal broadcast out from Wilmington College. The men are playing tonight, and we'd like to invite everybody to at least check out the WilmingtonQuakers.com site because I believe they'll still stream the game, maybe not with our audio feed, but that game should go on, and one way or another they should be able to give you live stats so that you can follow that game this evening. Next week, we've got women's college basketball. Muskegon will be into Wilmington College. There's your official score.
15 minutes will begin with Blanchester versus Bellbrook.
So we've got Bellbrook and Blanchester in 15 minutes. So women's college basketball, Muskegon in at Wilmington. The game will be on at 7:15 with our pregame, and 7:30 with the actual start time. And then the final Saturday, February the 21st, before tournament, we've got men's college basketball, Mount Union, and they will be hosted by the Wilmington Quaker men. That game will be a 2:45 pregame with a 3 o'clock start. So once again, plenty of high school and college sports here on Campus Nation, the sports animal, the internet giant when it comes to college and high school sports. Tonight we've got high school wrestling, a tri-meet between Bellbrook, Blanchester, and the Wilmington Hurricane. We've concluded the Bellbrook and Wilmington match, with Wilmington winning that match. Next will be Bellbrook and Blanchester, and then the nightcap will be Blanchester and Wilmington. So stay tuned for all the action. We'll take a short break here, and we will be back momentarily. Right, I know. You're going to say that your error in math was not Common Core math. Okay, all right. So we won't press the issue. I love that Common Core math. Rick Phillips with AJ Ganger. We're live from the middle school gym here on the campus of Wilmington High School. And we've got high school wrestling, a tri-meet between Bellbrook, Blanchester, and Wilmington, the Hurricane. Once again, we'd like to congratulate the boys high school basketball team. They are currently 20-1. They finish out their season this Friday at Chillicothe. And they secured the championship with a game last night, a defeat of East Clinton, 118-51 for East Clinton. We want to congratulate them on a championship, and we wish them all the luck in the tournament. We will be following them. And we are looking right now at doing some additional broadcasts besides just the boys. We might be picking up at least the initial girls game. And there's some other games that we might be bringing on Campus Nation. So keep an eye on our event calendar, and we will start adding that information as we start to find out the draws, the pairings. But it appears that Wilmington will probably start as the number 1 seed, I would imagine, or very close to it. More than likely, they'll have a bye, and I think their first game will be in Hamilton, at Hamilton High School. And they play, I believe, 2 games there, and if they're successful in both those games, they go on to Dayton. So, but obviously, those pairings will be done here later this month, first of next month, and we will bring that information to you, as well as all the information about our future broadcasts when it comes to Hurricane basketball, as well as our spring sports schedule, and we will be putting that together here very shortly to let you know. Some of the sports that we might be able to cover are the lacrosse club, the boys lacrosse club. They currently play out at Wilmington College. We also will be bringing you possibly a track and field, and we might be going into as many as 3 cameras when we start doing track and field with switching and some of the other capabilities that we currently have. Now, we do have our Campus Nation Roku channel. It's been up and operating for about a week. I have not posted a link to it. I've got 2 video on that channel right now. We're just sort of testing it. Looks very good. I think it was the Covcath game that Wilmington lost by 3 points. Their only defeat this year. The Covcath team being the defending Kentucky state champions in basketball. And I think I've got maybe one from Miami Trace. But just as soon as I finish the testing, we will release the actual link to the Campus Nation Roku channel. And for those of you that have Roku, it'll be just a matter of setting that information up, and you can watch everything that you would normally see on your laptop or your PC or your tablet or your smartphone on the comfort of your big screen television at home. And then also... once we get that channel up and operating, that gives us a lot more capabilities as far as we sort of have been holding off to go to multiple cameras. We've been holding off on using our switching software. We've got new capabilities that we'll be introducing here when we finally launch the Roku channel, and in fact, we may end up launching that sometime here in the near future, particularly with the tournaments coming up. As far as the video from that. So stay tuned to campusnation.com, the sports animal, and it's your home for college and high school sports, and always on the cutting edge.
mean, I have what I think will be out there. They have so many secret Yeah, he doesn't like anybody. He doesn't like me.
Right now you're seeing Blanchester. They're doing their warm-ups prior to the Blanchester match against Wilmington. One of the things that we're having a problem with is actually securing the names of the participants at the various weight levels for Blanchester. So one of the things that we will, sort of let you know ahead of time is that we may have the names of the Wilmington. Well, we will have the names of the Wilmington wrestlers. We have those already. And we have the names of the Bellbrook wrestlers, but at this point, there's been some secrecy, I guess, to say the least, with the names of the participants at the various weight levels with Blanchester. We may or may not get that information, and all we can do, because they will not announce the names of the wrestlers over the loudspeakers here, so if we don't have the information when we go on for that match, we'll just simply have to label them by the Blanchester wrestler and the Wilmington actual individual name.
Sorry.
I don't know that it's actually. It's probably sort of a combination of psychological warfare and.
Well, it's strategy. They don't want to know who they're going to put out on the mat beforehand.
Right.
So.
And they're not violating any rules or anything. They're
No.
perfectly able to withhold that information until they go to the table. So it's not anything that we're indicating. It's just that we obviously would like to have that information so that we can identify these young wrestlers when they participate for both Blanchester and Wilmington and Blanchester and Bellbrook. But if we don't get the Blanchester names, now could they possibly substitute different people for a match?
Yeah, they could do
So they could
that.
mix them around from one match to the next?
Yeah,
As long as they're within the weight class?
yes.
All right. All right.
So I'm just going to go by what I have, and if what I
We're
have
going to
is
wing
wrong,
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to wing it.
We're good at winging it.
Well, I mean, it's internet, right? Internet television. There's a lot of things that you have to wing.
It's a live internet television.
That's right.
too.
Yeah, it's not like you can do over. There's no do-overs in internet television.
And, they have so many people at different weight classes that one guy could wrestle one match, another guy could wrestle another match. It's just all who they put out there.
Right. So what it means is they've got some depth. With
Yeah.
that kind of depth, they can afford to do that. And, there is some strategy behind it. So we'll see if it pays off for the Blanchester team. All right, they've got the captains coming out to the mat. It's interesting because about 40% of the traffic that comes to our site currently is coming as far as wrestling. You'd think with the fantastic boys basketball team that Wilmington has and some of the other sports that we're bringing and the matches, but surprisingly enough, these first two these matches that we've done with Wilmington and the tri-meets and that have been getting an incredible amount of traffic to our website.
Yeah.
And of course, with a boys basketball game like that Wayne Wilmington game, we had 548 people watching that game live.
Yeah.
We've had 280 some on the Covcath game. We've been getting hits from websites, the Bearcats website, Xavier's website, bluegrasspreps.com's website, Wayne's, Yappy, Wayne's, their Facebook page. We are getting traffic from everywhere because the word is spreading that Campus Nation is the place to go for high school and college sports action, and people are talking it up. And it's interesting. It was incredible the amount of traffic we were getting from a forum site called bluegrasspreps.com right there down in Covington, Kentucky. But we've had a lot of traffic from Kentucky and Cincinnati. And I guess we're going to get started here.
Yep, 170 pounds will start off. Ben Schramm for Bellbrook against Conan Nicely, I believe, for Blanchester. If I'm wrong with that, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Schramm for a headlock. Nice. Muscling his way, putting him on his back. Schramm's got 2, looking for a pinfall. Close from getting a pin here, Schramm. Stopping for headgear. It is 5-0 Schramm, 1:13 left to go in our first period. Schramm with the breakdown. Nice tilt, get more back points. Three more for Schramm, 8-0. Going to run a power half, 40 seconds left in the period. Now he's going to look for a pinfall. There's the pin. Winner at 170 pounds, Ben Schramm, by way of pinfall over the Blanchester wrestler at 170. 182 is coming up next. This is going to be a forfeit for Blanchester. There's 6 points for him on the board. 195 up next. Drew Ashurst from Bellbrook. And I believe Cade Houston for Blanchester. $195. We're all tied at 6 in the team score. It's going to be a forfeit at 195.
Now, as far as the forfeits, obviously, that is because they don't have anyone that is at that particular weight class to be able to wrestle. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Or someone's hurt, or what? Anyway,
They didn't make weight.
right.
So now we're at 220. Drew Ashurst of Bellbrook, and the Blanchester wrestler is either Jed Turnpin or Nathan Wilson. We'll have to wait and see on that one. So we're underway. 220-pound matchup. Jed Turnpin for Blanchester. Thanks to my colleague Rick Phillips for that. Again, I'm AJ Ganger with Rick Phillips. You're watching High School Wrestling on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for all high school and college sports. As our areas are vastly expanding, becoming more and more popular all around the state of Ohio. Front headlock by Jed. Trying to beat that arm. There's 2. Turnpin up 2-0. Now he's working on top. Throws in a leg, cross ride. Got Ashurst broke down. Cross wrist. Still looking for a turn. 35 seconds left in the first period. Go out of bounds. Asher's still down. Asher's with a quick stand up. Turnpin drop down to the ankle. Brings it back down to the mat. Nice breakdown. Still to come, our final duel with Wilmington taking on Blanchester. There's the half return pin. Looking for the turn. He's got it. Now he's going to look for a pinfall here. He's in good position, and there's the pin. Jed Turpin, your winner by a pinfall over Drew Ashurst of Bellbrook. 285 is a forfeit. Points will go to Blanchester's Joe Holcomb. 106 is a double forfeit. So we'll have Ben Sherrill from Bellbrook and I believe Kyle Diener of Blanchester at 113. This will be a quick duel.
Well, I'm sure Bellbrook wants to get on the road and head home, right?
Right.
At least we won't be here probably till 10 o'clock like we are typically when the middle school puts on a little meet before the varsities meet.
Here we go. 113. Sherrill against Diener. Tried to go for a dump, couldn't hit it. Still in the front headlock is Diener. As they go out of bounds. Good shuck on the out of bounds line. 141 to go first period. Oh, nice job tripping that back ankle, and Diener's got two, looking for a pin. Got to settle his hips back. Settle his hips and lift that head, and he'll have a pin, but he can't do it. Sherrill slips out, 3 near fall for Diener. It's 5-0 in the first period. Caution against Bellbrook. Leg in for Diener. Looking for a turn. Trying to throw in the other boot. Diener's high. Sherrill can come out the back door, possibly get a defensive pin. He swims. He comes out the back. There's the reversal for Sherrill. 5-2. Diener back on his feet. Sherrill tried to lift. They go out of balance as Diener was trying for a standing switch. Drops down to an ankle. Diener still trying to skate out. Now he's trying to look for a reversal. Sherrill got to come out the back door. He's still in control. If he sits, he can possibly get a pin. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Good switch. And there's one. Didn't get the two. 6-2 is our score. Kyle Diener in the lead. Sherrill stuck back in a front headlock, but he's got that single leg. Reaches up. They're on the edge of the mat. Keeps his feet in. There should be two, and there's two. Good call by the official. 1 second left to go in the period. It's 6-4. Diener in the lead over Sherrill. At the end of the first period, Diener with a 6-4 lead over Sherrill.
I'd like to remind everybody, we've got a game Friday night. Charlie Hargrave, yours truly, Rick Phillips, and A.J. Gagner will have the coverage from East Clinton High School starting at 7:15 on campusnation.com.
The sports animal. Diener chose bottom after Sherrill deferred as we begin the second here. Sherrill on top. Looking for a turn. There he's on the line. Out of bounds. Good tilt there, but just couldn't get the back points. Another stand-up by Diener. Minute 30 left to go in the second. Brought back down the mat. Ooh, Sherrill had a chance for a cradle. Someone's bleeding. And Sherrill's the one who's bleeding, so he'll have blood time for the moment.
Blood time.
Blood time. Our score at the moment is 18-6. Blanchester in the lead as a team. This match is 6-4 with Diener in the lead. Rick just dropping his phone, cracking it even more.
Just makes it easier for me to justify getting a new one.
We'll be having an interview coming up here in just a little bit with Cameron Kelly of Bellbrook. Senior.
And this is senior night for the wrestlers.
Yes, Wilmington Hurricanes.
And statisticians.
Yep.
And so.
Hey, I'm a senior too.
Yes.
And you're almost a senior citizen.
Only in college. 35 is not a senior citizen, AJ. Not even close. It's not even close. You know, you're a senior when you're like, I don't know, 40.
So my dad's almost a senior then. He turns 40 in March.
Yeah. He's an old man. What can I say?
At least you still got all your hair.
Well, most of it. Wouldn't say all of it. Somewhere I'm missing a piece in the back. Here we go.
Stand up by Diener. Diener with the switch. Good catch. Finishes that. Works back up. Nice movement on bottom by Diener. Diener's out. He's now in a front headlock looking for the reversal. Very good with the front headlock. Puts his head in the hole, trying to chase. There's the one. For Diener, 7-4. 50 seconds left to go in the period. Diener in deep on a shot. Coming out the back door. Throws it over his head. Trying to make the turn. Possibly get a pin. He keeps sitting. Stalemate. Good call by the official. 27 seconds left to go in the period. It's 7-4. Diener in the lead for Blanchester. Man, tried to go for another dump, couldn't hit it. Diener in deep on that front headlock. They're on the edge of the mat. 10 seconds left in the period. Got the single. Good job by Sherrill, and that's the end of the period. Too little, too late right there. He almost got that last takedown. It's Bellbrook's choice. He's going to go down to begin the third. He's down by 3.7-4. Sherrill and Diener. Sit out switch. Looking for the reversal. He's got the dump that time. There's two. It's now 7-6. He's down by a point. Got the tight waist. Sherrill needs some back points here. A minute 35. He's going to cut him. All he needs is a takedown to tie it up. It's 8-6. He's got to stay out of the front headlock. Maybe get one of his own. Set up a good shot. On the edge of the mat. Tried for an elbow pass. Couldn't get it. Shoots in on the single as they go out of bounds. He needs to get a good shot. I wouldn't tie up with this kid. .105 left to go in the match, 8-6. Oh, nasty ankle pick by Diener, and there's 2 to make it 10-6. 55 seconds left. Sherrell's got to get moving here on bottom. Down by 4 points with 51 seconds left to go in the match. Another caution, so that's a 1 point awarded to the Blanchester wrestler, making 11-6. Now he's down by 5. Half. Sherrell sits out. Oh, Diener's on his hip. Diener's in trouble here. Bad position. 35 seconds left to go in the match. Reversal with 3 back points here would put this one to overtime. Sherrell trying to get that reversal still. 20 seconds left in the match. There it is. He hits a modified fireman. Got to put him on his back here. 10 seconds. No change still. Good job by Diener keeping his hips, keeping good position. And Kyle Diener will win your match at 113 pounds by way of a decision, 11-6. 3 points for Blanchester. 120 now up on the mat. Max Kneeling of Bellbrook, Trey Lynch or Austin Jeanette for Blanchester. It's Trey Lynch. Yep. Lynch and Kneeling. 120. Front headlock by Kneeling. They're both still on their feet. Going in for a shot. Backs back out. Good movement. 125 left to go in the first period. Front headlock for Kneeling. He's going to chase. Possibly got a leg Turk here if he steps through. Nothing still. And they both go out. We're neutral. 54 seconds left to go in first period. Still scoreless. Both wrestlers looking for a decent shot here. Wrestlers ear to ear in the tie-up. They need to get temple to temple. Kneeling almost was in trouble. Another bad shot by Lynch. Still on their feet. 23 seconds left to go in the period. Kneeling went for a knee pick. Couldn't get it. A shot by Lynch. Back in on the front headlock. Kneeling looking to get the takedown. 5 seconds left to get it. He's got to block that arm. Sit out. Nothing. It's the end of the first period. We're scoreless. Blanchester choice. He goes down. Does Lynch to begin the second. See how important it is to get that first takedown. Neither wrestler got it. Lynch with the switch, still switching. Good job to follow by Kneeling. Switching the other way. There's the reversal. for Lynch. Brings Nealon back down to the mat. 2-0. Trey Lynch is in the lead now with the bar. They go out of bounds. He was almost in trouble, but they were on the edge of the mat, so he used the edge of the mat to his favor. Nealon goes down. 1:38 to go in the second period. Nealon tried to switch, got caught, leaving his leg or his far arm out. Lynch is high. Nealon can use that to his advantage. He swims out here. He swims out. He's got the head. Now he can lock up a cradle. It's close to him getting a reversal. Possibly a leg Turk. He's got it locked. He has a leg Turk. All he's got to do is lock the leg. All he's got to do is lock the leg. Get your two. He got his two. It's 2-2. 45 seconds left to go in the second. Good job by Nealon just to get his two. Knew that he couldn't get the turn, but now he's trying to look for it again. Cross face. Looking to lock up a cradle. Maybe get a Navy. Lynch stands back up. Got to bring him down to the mat. He lets him go. 3-2. Lynch in the lead. 19 seconds left to go first period or second period. Max kneeling down by a point, and on a shot is Lynch. Got in deep, high crotch up to his feet with the back trip. Kneeling's in good position. No. Man, good job by Kneeling to hang on there. And now it's his choice to begin the third period. He's going to go down.
This is a nice tight match here.
Yeah.
Going into the third, 3-2.
120-pound weight class. These 120-pounders, they'll give you a lot of camera work.
It's a big catfish.
Yeah. Standing up, turning in. We're tied at 3 apiece. Minute 50 to go in the third. Overtime looming. Nice shot. Kneeling's got to finish, and his hips came out from underneath of him, and Lynch gets the pinfall victory over Kneeling, earning 6 more points for Bellbrook. See how his hips got from out underneath of him, and that's what allowed Lynch to just pancake him.
Right. When you have that kind of quick turn of events, it's usually because of a tactical error that the wrestler's going to make that puts him in a bad position.
126, I believe, is next. Nick Weaver, Timmy McIntyre. Yep. This is 126. Weaver against McIntyre. Weaver, good defense as they go out of bounds. Both go out of bounds again. I think this is Austin Jeanette instead of McIntyre, because McIntyre would be 32. Jeanette and Weaver, my correction. .126. No score here. 50 seconds to go in the first period. 2-on-1 for Weaver. Nice job throwing it down. Gets behind. There's his 2. 2 points for Weaver. Set out switch by Jeanette. Cut off. both go out of bounds. Jeanette's still down. Got a cradle as Weaver is getting back points. Gonna work for the fall. There it is. Oh, that's the end of the period. 3 back points for Weaver at the end, making it 5-0. Weaver, his choice, he defers. Jeanette will go down. Stands right back up to his feet. Brought back down to the mat. Stands right back up again. Weaver's going to bring it down to the mat. Got some return. They go out of bounds. Try to switch again. Still standing up. Weaver's got to bring him down. He's got hit. He just got hit for stalling. He's got to bring him down to the mat as they go out of bounds. You got to return the wrestler down to the mat. Weaver, spiral ride. Stands back up. Austin gets away. He had to let him go. He was going to hit for stalling again. 5-1. Weaver in the lead. 1:10 left to go in the second period. Oh, nice snap down. They're on the edge of the mat. Weaver keep his foot in. Cross face. He's got a cradle locked as they fall out of bounds, still neutral. Weaver, snap down. Austin grabs the leg. Got a cross face again. 25 seconds. There's 2 for Weaver, making it 7-1. 20 seconds left to go in the second period. Here's 7-1. Nick Weaver in the lead. 126-pound weight class. 8 seconds. Try to look for, and that's potentially dangerous by the referee. Try to look for a half. 6 seconds to go in the period. Locking hands, free move. At the end of the period, it'll be 7-2 Nick Weaver after he locked his hands and gave up the 1 point. Weaver's choice, he'll go down. Weaver tried to go to the stand-up. Good job by Austin. Immediately going for that ankle. Brings him back down to the mat. Throws in a half. Gonna run it hard. Got the half in the wrist. Weaver can come out. Weaver gets the single. There's the reversal. As they go out of bounds, 9-2. Nick Weaver in the lead. 1:26 left to go in our third period. Goes neutral. Gives him the 1, 9-3. There's a shot by Jeanette. He's in deep on a double, still trying to shoot, but he lost it. Weaver gets behind. 11-3. 8-point lead, kicks him again, 11-4. 1:05 left to go. Jeanette with a snap down. Front headlock. They go out of bounds. Weaver tried to go for a double. 55 seconds left. Nice 2-on-1, throws it down, gets his 2. 13-4. Trying to lift. They go out of bounds. Going to go neutral again, 13-5. 30 seconds left in the match. 8-point lead. Weaver's got a major decision. Almost had a cradle there to his back. He's got 2, 15 seconds left. 15-5, 10-point lead for Weaver. Got a bar, got a wrist. All he's got to do is run. That's the end of our match. Your winner at 126, Nick Weaver, by way of major decision, 15-5 over Austin Jeanette. 4 points on the board for Bellbrook. Their first match they won since 170. 132 will be a forfeit or a double forfeit.
This Friday night, February the 13th, Friday the 13th, we've got boys high school basketball. Charlie Hargrave, A.J. Ganger, and myself, Rick Phillips. We will be into East Clinton for the Astros taking on Clinton Massey, the Falcons. Game tips off at 7:15, or at least our pregame does, with the game starting at 7:30.
Cameron Kelly wrestling Timmy McIntyre. 138. Kelly, nice front headlock, gets the 2. In the lead 2-0. He's going to kick McIntyre here. On the edge of the mat. 2-1, Kelly. Caution against Kelly. It's a shot by McIntyre. Kelly, nice job to sprawl. Got that leg, just goes behind, makes it look easy. The lift, straight to the half, straight to his back. Good job by Kelly. 4-1. Got his 3 back points. 7-1. Cuts him on the out of bounds line. 1 green. 7-2. Looking for a special. Got it. There's 2. Getting back points, looking for a pin. Steps over. Kelly with the grapevine. Lifting his head up. There's a pin. Your winner at 138 by pinfall, Cameron Kelly of Bellbrook. That guy's shoulder looked like it was out of the socket.
Did we think that maybe when he was taken to the mat, it
Yeah,
might
his
have happened?
shoulder just dislocated.
He was probably wrestling with a dislocated shoulder of these last few minutes. Tell me something. The umpire, the referee, has a red band on one arm and a green band on the other. I thought that those were usually put around the ankle of the wrestlers.
They are, but since they know which team's the home team and which team's the away team, they already know who's red
So
and
now
green.
when-
So Bellbrook is red. Blanchester is green.
So now when he awards points, does he raise, like if it's to the red team, he raises his red arm?
He raises the red arm with the points awarded. If he gives it to the green, he raises the green arm. The green is always on the right, red is always on the left.
So he can remember, obviously, in doing this. Well, that's interesting. You know, once again, these are things that the novice wrestler aficionado like me wouldn't know. But I'm asking because, obviously, some of the people in our audience are probably new to this. And, of course, we're getting new people all the time. It's remarkable the interest that we've got, as I was saying earlier, in wrestling. About 40% of the traffic that comes to the Campus Nation site has been for wrestling.
145 now, Sean Karras of Bellbrook, either against Joey Mendoza or Hunter Collins. Blanchester wrestler with the 2 takedown off double leg. Putting his legs in, getting hip pressure, looking for a power half. Throws the half in on the other side. Man, this is painful. Resyncing it. Getting back points. Got 2. Blanchester wrestler now looking for the pin. .55 seconds left in the first period, looking for the pin. Got a grapevine. Still looking for it, 30 seconds left. Collins has got it. 15 seconds. He's very close from getting a pinfall. Still got to walk towards the head. Five seconds left in the period. He won't get the pin. 3 near fall, 5-0. Hunter Collins in the lead over Sean Karras.
Now, we talked about the last wrestler who apparently did something to his shoulder as far as injury. Bland is deep. We were talking about that now. Would they have to forfeit that weight class more than likely against Wilmington this next match?
I don't think they'll have to because they got 2 wrestlers who weighed in at 121 so they could bump somebody up.
Okay, that's great. It's nice to have some depth, isn't it?
Right.
I hate those forfeits.
Yeah.
No action. No lights.
McIntyre actually weighed in at the 32-pound weight class, but bumped up to Russell Kelly, who made weight at the 38-pound weight class tonight.
All right. Well, we hope the young man's, fine. I don't know whether they got to, we've seen some things on television, where you dislocate something and they crash against the wall or, I don't know if they do something like that.
It's very painful.
Yeah.
Easy down to the mat, 2 reversal for Collins. 7-0. Minute 45 to go in the second period. Got a crossface. Got a chicken wing. He's going to get a double chicken wing here. His leg's caught. There he's out. Now he's going to run around the head. Stepping over. Taking that great big step. He sits out. He's getting back points. And looking for the pin now. He might not get it from this position. Got to sit out here. 10-0. Collins in the lead after the referee stops for potentially dangerous. 33 seconds left to go. Second period. Karras brought back down to the mat. Got the leg in. Collins throws it a power half. Short time here in the period. End of the period. Choice goes to the Bellbrook wrestler, Karras. He's going to take top, down 10-0.
Seems like an unusual move.
If you're down by lots of points, you're going to need to get some turns, so you're either going to choose neutral or go on top.
Okay.
There's the caution on green, his third one. 1 point being awarded to Karras. It's 10-1. Collins standing up. Karras is going to bring him down to the mat. There he goes. He gets hit for stalling. For a back trip. Locking hands. Set out switch for Collins. Free move here. There's the 1, 11-1. There's reversal. Special thrown in by Collins. 13-1. Looking for a pinfall. He does have a tech fall, but he wants to get the pin for extra team points. .35 seconds left. Still working for the pin is Collins. Tech. There's the tech fall. Man, Hunter Collins winning 16-1 by tech fall. 5 more points for Blanchester. 152, Tyler Wiederholt against either Gage Edgener or Justin Shoemaker.
And as soon as it starts, when they call out his name, we'll know who's wrestling, right?
Man, that whole match hurt my shoulders.
I know, that was
Last
painful
couple
to
matches.
watch. I mean, you know, particularly the noises that were coming from the Bellbrook wrestler.
Tyler Wiederholt for Bellbrook. There we go, 152 underway. One more match after this, that's 160. Justin Shoemaker is the wrestler for Blanchester. Locks up a cradle. Wiederholt, wow, what a cradle. Still no points yet. That should be 2 because he has the cradle locked up. Referee has yet to award it. That's 2. Steps over, gets his 2 there. Boot in, cross ride. Looking for a turn. Tips over. There he goes, getting back points. There's the 2 near fall. Got a 3 count, 4-0. 45 seconds to go, first period. More back points. Settles his hips down. Got 2 more back points, 6-0. Does in a crossface again. Looking for more backs. There he's going. There's 2 more, 8-0. 20 seconds left. 1-0 for Shoemaker. Wiederholt front headlock. 15 seconds left to go in the period. He's up 8-1. Oh, what a twister. Looking to pin him with a couple seconds left. Ah, so close. 13-1 at the end of the first period. Blanchester's choice. Defers. Neutral for Wiederholt. Man, that was a nice move. Just a little reach through. Just 3 points needed for Wiederholt to pull off. A tech, there's 2 with a great duck. $15-1. Wiederholt in the lead. Throws in a power half. Hear the whole bench screaming, get the fall. Because he only needs 2 points to get a tech. Or 1 point to get the tech. Still working for a turn. Here's Wiederholt. Stalemate. 1:08 to go, second period. He's up 15-1. Two on one. Throws the boot back in. Shoemaker going to throw in a power half again. Or Wiederholt. No, he's getting back points. There's the match. Unless he gets the fall. Nope. He's going to win this one by tech fall. Tyler Wiederholt 152 by the score of 17-1. 5 points for Bellbrook. Final match of the dual meet, 160 Bradley Train of Bellbrook and Dan Peters of Blanchester. Oh man, good job right there by Train to get the 2 and the 2 near fall. Throws in a bar. He's up 4-0 already with 1:40 left to go in the first. Got a claw. Another claw spiral trying to break his man down. There it goes. I was going to look for a turn. Train's going to lift him, ping him back down to the mat. Gives up 1, 4-1. Bradley Train in the lead over Dan Peters. Train was looking for a shot. Head in the hole, no points still. Train with his hips down, sprawling, trying to push those knees out. And we're still neutral. Four to 1, 45 seconds left to go, first period. Still neutral. Train front headlock. Got to finish. Got that front headlock. Oh, turning the pages. Peters with the half. Now Peters has got 2 and looking for the pin. 13 seconds left to go, first period. Very close here. 5 seconds left to go in the period. Lifts up the head. He's not going to get in time. 3 near fall, plus the 2 takedown. It's 6-4. Peters in the lead at the end of 1. Train will go down. Trad sat out. Peters, he's a little high, he sinks his hips back. Trans out, 6-5. A minute and a half left to go in the second. Nice double leg, got to finish though. Lost both legs. Head in the hole. Peters got 2. Looking to put him on his back, and he does, getting back points. Now Peters can work for the fall with a minute 10 left to go. Peters got to lift up that head, get that shoulder blade down. There's the pin. You're a winner at 160 pounds. Dan Peters of Blanchester by way of pinfall. And that concludes your duel for Bellbrook against Blanchester. And I will tally up the scores real quick. We'll have a final score.
Did you leave your shoes off between the last time you tallied?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll get ready for the final match. This will be Blanchester and Wilmington. Proves to be a competitive match, I would assume, for the evening. (44-15), Blanchester beating Bellbrook. And that was pretty strong.
Yes.
Very strong.
Three people won for Bellbrook. Nick Weaver, 26, Cam Kelly at 38, and Wiederholt. 4 people won. Wiederholt, Kelly, Schramm, Weaver. I missed 6 points, so it's 21-44 was the final.
This Saturday we have a double dip. We've got on the 14th of February, which I believe isn't that Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day. Where are you taking me for dinner?
I don't know. It's like bromance. Is that what we're talking about?
Heck yeah, bromance.
Well, you know, it's interesting because we've got a little of each because we've got women's college basketball. The Yellow Jackets of Baldwin Wallace will come into Wilmington. The Lady Quakers will be defending their home court. And that's going to tip off. They're going to start with our pregame at 2:15 or 2:45 and the game at 3. And then in the evening, we've got boys high school basketball. It'll be the last game of the season as far as until they get into tournaments. East Clinton, the Astros, they will be hosting Paint Valley. We believe they're the Panthers. That game will start at our pregame at 7:15 with the game to follow at 7:30. So on Valentine's Day, we've got a little something for the women, and we've got a little something for the men.
Sounds like good time. Always a good time on CampusNation.com.
Always, right.
And you're watching high school wrestling this evening on CampusNation.com, the sports animal. Your home for high school and college sports. I'm AJ Ganger. That's Rick Phillips talking about Valentine's Day over there. Still trying to find him a date.
Well, if anyone wants to call the 800 number on our website, I'll be happy to take applications.
He's taking applications, ladies and
Applications,
gentlemen.
but you better get them in soon.
Right, you heard it here live on CampusNation.com.
You don't want me doing these games all alone.
We will probably have an interview with Cameron Kelly coming up here shortly.
Final Blanchester versus Bellbrook was 44-21.
44-21?
Hey, you're getting that math down. I'm getting you away from that Common Core. You're doing real math now. Fingers and toes.
Exactly.
Now if we can just work on you speaking something other than, what do they call it, Michigander?
Michigander.
And we certainly want to welcome and thank our viewers from the Bellbrook, Ohio area and our viewers from the Blanchester area, probably learning about Campus Nation first.
You want to do an interview? Yes, I'm sure you guys are going to take off here soon. Yeah. So might as well do it now.
Right, so we'll get an interview, and so we got some interviewing to do between the matches.
Cameron, have you won one state title or two? How about Eli Seifel? I wonder who he beat. Oh, that's right, he beat you. Yeah.
We're in the tough man division.
Tough man.
Just a little bit,
No, smile. Looks pretty.
So do I just...
I'll ask you a question.
Do I look anywhere?
Right at the camera. Well, we're here right now with Cameron Kelly, 132-pounder for Bellbrook. You wrestled 138 tonight because you're fat.
Yeah, a little bit. Fat and happy for the rest of the year.
Yep.
A little bit until state.
Well, right now you're on the road to the state tournament. With all the stuff that you have done this year and the past 3 years of your high school career, you've won the Ironman tournament.
Right.
You wrestled amazing that weekend. I was there. I watched you wrestle.
Thanks, I appreciate
you
it.
You wrestled great at the holiday tournament, winning that one.
Thank you,
beating
I
my
appreciate
brother
it.
in
Yeah.
the finals.
Yeah.
By pin, by the way.
Right.
You pinned him, so I'll give him crap for that later. But I mean, you're on the road to the state tournament right now. Sectionals are the 27th and 28th. What do you have to do from now until sectionals to get yourself mentally prepared to win that second state title this year?
Right now I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, training hard, staying focused, doing all the right things. Mainly just staying calm, relaxed. When I wrestle relaxed, I wrestle my best, and just mentally preparing, staying calm for the rest of the tournament and training hard.
Now I know that you're going to run into a hammer from St. Paris Graham freshman
Correct.
Rocky Jordan. You've already wrestled him twice this year that I know of.
Right.
And you beat him at the Ironman in the finals, and then you beat him at the holiday tournament. You
Correct.
beat him a lot bigger the second time. I mean, you were running your takedowns a lot better in that second match.
Right.
What's going to be your strategy going into facing Rocky? 'Cause don't you have to face him at sectionals, districts, and state?
No, I'll just have them at districts again. But each match, I think from the first time wrestling in the Ironman finals, I might have wrestled a little too closed, not as open. Big atmosphere, big tournament, so that was a little on the line at the holiday tournament. I think I opened up a little bit more, but definitely not as much as I can. And going into the next matches, that's what I'm going to be working on, is opening up my offense more, working to dominate the match more than last time.
And you're going to have to do that because you're a monster when it comes to being on your feet. I've known you
Right.
since you were 5 years old, and you've
Yeah.
always been a monster on your feet.
I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, we know that you're going to Ohio U next year. Congratulations
Yes, sir.
for that.
Thank you.
What are you going to be looking forward to be able to wrestle at Ohio U? Are you're going to be training with some top quality guys?
Right.
You looking forward to going to the next level in wrestling?
Oh, yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to the next level. I'm really excited to help build the program at OU. I know we got a lot of good recruits coming in, and I'll have a lot of good training partners, and just got to go into college with the same mentality. Got to wrestle hard, dominate each match, and just wrestle focused and stay focused on my schoolwork and my wrestling.
Now, how many national titles are you going to win at OU?
Let's plan for 4.
4 national titles?
Yeah, you got to aim
4
high.
MAC
You got to set your
championships?
goals high. Set your goals high.
All right, man. Well, thank you very much,
Hey, thank
Cameron,
you.
for the interview. Good luck the rest of the season. I'll keep an eye on you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, bud. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick.
It is senior night, and so we are going to bring the. This is one of the stat girls.
Mark has been a 3-year varsity football and wrestler. He's a 2-year district qualifier. One of his hobbies is the theater department at Eleventh High School, and he has been wrestling for 6 years. Mark up. Next, senior Dakota Gerald, being escorted by his father Steve Gerald and mother Jennifer Gerald. And sister. Dakota is a 4-year varsity wrestler. He is a 4-year varsity cross country runner and 2-year varsity track member. He is a 1-time district placer, placing 6th. He has been a member of Pi Delta Sigma for 2 years. He plans on attending Ohio University to study chemistry in the fall. And our final senior tonight is Chris McAvoy, being escorted by his father Rob McAvoy and his mother Kimberly McAvoy. Chris is a 4-year varsity, 4 years varsity, and 3 years varsity football player. He's a 1-time district qualifier. He is undecided as to where he plans to go to college, but he plans on majoring in accounting. Chris has been a member of youth football, wrestling, and baseball. He coaches baseball. He's been involved in wrestling for 7 years. Chris McAvoy. These are the Wilmington High School seniors.
And there are our 5 seniors being honored tonight. Wilmington's wrestling team and their statisticians, the seniors that are on the wrestling team. We congratulate them all. And of course, we've seen several senior nights over the course of the last few days. We had senior night last night with the boys basketball team and the girls that are cheerleaders. And, of course, tonight, the statisticians. And we say goodbye to the Bellbrook team. They're going to head back to Bellbrook. Our final match will be between Beaver Creek, will be between Blanchester and Wilmington. I've got Beavers on my mind here since I'm a Beaver Creek alumni, right? But anyway, this last match will be a tough match, it appears, because both these teams are battle ready, and both these teams are winners in their previous matches with Bellbrook. And so we will see who ends up overall winning the event. A reminder, once again, this Friday night, we've got Charlie Hargrave and A.J. Ganger and myself, Rick Phillips. We will be in Astroland, East Clinton, the Astros. Jim Marsh, talked to him last night at the game, and we are bringing you Astros basketball, always exciting out there.
And that'll be on our East Clinton channel.
That's right. And in fact, the East Clinton channel is probably, that and Clinton Massey are original channels that we have here. And so it goes way back. And we always have fun when we go out to East Clinton. It's a great atmosphere, a lot of great fans, and a lot of good people that we work with out there from Jim Marsh on down. We've had a number of coaches on our shows. We've also had the pleasure of having I want to make sure I adjust my levels here. Having
Yeah, I mean, we've had some great ball games this year, not only with football, but we've started doing girls and guys basketball. We've had a lot of good girls games and women's games over at the college. I was never a big fan of basketball to begin with, but I'll tell you what, watching girls basketball, which is surprising, they've made me a fan of girls basketball because the Lady Quakers, they're so talented.
One of the things that Campus Nation tries to do is, we know that everybody is interested in football and they're interested in boys basketball, and those are the big money makers in any high school athletic program. In a lot of ways, they pay the bills for the athletic program.
Yeah.
And they get the boosters, and they get all the attention. One of the things that we try to do here at Campus Nation is we try to look at all the sports and try to bring you anything that we can possibly bring you. Now, of course, there are some limitations to that simply because of bandwidth issues. In the future, we will resolve all that because the technology exists out there, and most of it is just a matter of implementing it, and obviously it comes back to certain costs.
Yes.
We haven't used our platform for advertising. That'll happen here in the very
shortly.
near future. We also have and have been testing our Roku channel. I have 2 video on the Roku channel. It looks real good, and it'll be something that what we're looking at basically is who's going to design the Roku channel. We've got a couple developers and designers, and we can design and develop the site as well, or we can make enhancements to it. So we're looking at, obviously we want to make it user-friendly. We want to make it easy for people to go online and find their favorite teams and their favorite sports. So a lot of that is taken into consideration, much as the way you would lay out a website or anything else. We're also prepared and working on an app for your smartphone so that you can watch us on your smartphone and not have to go to the website. You just simply launch the app. I guess we're going to start here.
182 is where we're going to start. Senior Dakota Jarrell against Robert Houston. As we begin our final dual meet of the evening, fixing the headgear. Here we go, 1:31 to go in the first period. Still no score. Dakota Jarrell against Robert Houston. Front headlock there by Houston. Dakota trying to sucker drag it. Got an opportunity, he's just got to hit it. He's got to switch arms, stalemate. Definitely had a chance for a sucker drag there, just couldn't pull it off. Double leg, down to a head inside single for Houston. Houston, he may have it. He's going to look for it. He's looking for a spladle. He's got his hips down. He's got his hips down hard. He's going to keep sprawling. Keep sprawling. 40 seconds left in the period. Can't give up anything here. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Jarrell now with the single. 30 seconds. They're on the edge of the mat. Jarrell trying to come out the back. Still nothing. 20 seconds left in the period. There's Jarrell reaching over. If he drives forward, he'll get 2. He's going to pop his head. There it is. 2 points. Dakota Jarrell. Good job scrambling there. 2-0 here in the early going. 182-pound weight class. Dakota Jarrell against Robert Houston. End of the first period, 2-0 Jarrell in the lead. Good movement. It's his choice. He will defer. He'll choose down. That was one of the better scrambles I've seen all season long.
You should see me at breakfast.
Yeah. Second period, Houston down. Jarrell drops down to an ankle. Trip, straight to his back. Man, almost got a 2 count out of that. Good awareness to try to trip him straight to his back and end it early. Jarrell breaking him down, still looking for a turn, up 2-0, 1:05 to go in the second period. And Jarrell's going to get hit with stalling, right in the hip. They're saying this wrestler's name is Dylan, but he's not on their roster, so just going to call him the Blanchester wrestler. Blanchester wrestler trying to switch here. Jarrell's got him broke down flat. He's still got the looking for a hard crossface. There it is. Try to break that grip. 30 seconds to go in the second period. And there it is. Land guy almost reached up. Looking for a squirrel tail. 10 seconds to go in the period. Jarrell's got a hop sides here. He's right in the hip. He's already got one stall call. At the end of the second period, Dakota Jarrell has a 2-0 lead over the Blanchester wrestler. And he's going to choose down to begin the third period. Trying to put boots in. Jarrell stops it. Good job stopping it. If he turns in, he can pin him. Ooh, man. Good scramble by the top man. He's high still. Jarrell got to move here. He's high. He's reaching, swimming. All he's got to do is swim, come out the back door. Jarrell throws the leg out. He's swimming still, swimming still, swimming still. The Bland wrestler's still in trouble. He's too high. Jarrell's out. All he's got to do is stand up. That's all he's got to do is stand up. He's going to headhunt, though. Got a reverse half. There's the reversal. 4-0 Dakota Jarrell in the lead. 1:05 left to go in the match. .40 seconds left in the match. Still 4-0. Jarrell in the lead. 5 seconds left. And your winner at 182 is going to be Dakota Jarrell by decision 4-2-0. 3 points for the Hurricane. 195 coming up next. Mark Huff for Wilmington, another senior. Chris McAvoy will end it, the last senior for Wilmington. 195, Mark Huff. Let's go out. Both wrestlers with that front end hat, that collar tie. Over unders, Mark pummeling in. Got to stay in his stance here, avoid being thrown. Mark had a body lock. They go out, still nothing, neutral. 1:20 to go in the first period. For a headlock, Mark drops down to the single, switches to a double. He can drive back and get that 2 and possibly back. There's the 2, he bails out. 2-0, Mark Huff in the lead, 55 seconds to go first period. Mark left his leg behind, now he puts it in, cross ride as they roll out. Huff brings it back down to the mat. Looking for a turn. If he pulls him in here, he can get backs. Mark got a cradle and they go out. Cage Houston for Blanchester down 2-0, 20 seconds left to go. First period. Huff with a breakdown. Arm chop. Now he's looking for a tilt. He's got to lift the bottom leg. There it is. Got a 2 count on that tilt. Now he's going to come up. Possibly look for a fall. He got 2 near fall though. Good job by Mark to get some cheap back points at the end of the first period. And he takes the lead. 4-2-0. Houston defers. Mark will go down. He's up 4-0. Very good job from Mark to put in that cheap tilt there at the end. Power half for Houston. Can't run it. Mark back up. There he goes. Catches that arm. Mark sitting out, switching. He can put him right on his back, and he does. Looking for a pin is Mark Huff. He almost has it. Huff, he's got it. He's got plenty of time to get this pin the way he wants. He's going to settle his hips back, There you go. Lift that head, look up to the ceiling. 6-0. Huff in the lead with 3 back points pending. His bench clapping. He's got plenty of time. 1:05 to work for it. Now he's got to get that shoulder blade down. There it is. Your winner by pinfall, 195 for Wilmington. Mark Huff getting 6 points for the team. Now Wilmington will forfeit 220 and 285, giving up 6 points for each of those. So it is now 9-12, Blanchester in the lead. Wilmington will receive the forfeit at 106, and then we will go straight into 113. So Wilmington has the lead, 15-12 at the moment going into 113, which will see Jordan Pierce against Kyle Diener.
So, as we thought, this is going to be a very close match
Yes,
between
it will
these
be.
two good wrestling squads.
And they're both from Clinton County.
I've heard of the place.
Are we in that right now?
I guess we are. Yes, we are. In fact, I might even have a 7-acre spread in Clinton County.
Oh, there you go. Rick Phillips is the man in Clinton County. Pierce working against Diener. 113. We'll end at 170 as we started at 182. Diener looking for a slide by, can't hit it. Both wrestlers ear to ear. That's a bad tie-up to have. Diener with the slide by, couldn't get it. They both work into the middle of the mat. Diener tried a knee pick, couldn't get it. Snap down, ooh. Fixing the headgear. Pierce almost had a nice shot there. Good fake. Pierce with a shot after he just knocked the head down. Bad shot, he's got to stand back up. Front headlock put in by Diener. They're both back up on their feet. Diener with a nasty ankle pick. Good job by Pierce to get out of it. Got to keep his hips up. And the sit out. Diener gets the 2 with 50 seconds left. Potentially dangerous. No, it was an illegal hold, full Nelson. So it was a full Nelson. They gave Pierce 1, so it's 2-1. 42 seconds left because his hands touched.
That constitutes the full Nelson.
Yes, sir.
All right. Being explained, I guess.
Yeah, one of the coaches were petitioning that.
Well, still some conversation going on here off screen.
Yeah, he better be careful. He could get hit with unsportsmanlike.
I'm looking at some options. Speaking of my 7-acre spread, to erect a tower and to get a lot of bandwidth coming into the homestead there and building out our Clinton County studio right there.
Be awesome.
Maybe some offices. Going to expand the homestead, maybe add on some and actually have our Wilmington headquarters right here. I mean, our headquarters right in Wilmington, Ohio.
Oh.
And we'll still obviously be all over the state, though.
Pierce is stuck in a split. 2 points has earned his back points for Diener at the moment. It's a nice little banana split. Pierce is out right here. He's out, gonna sit. And Diener puts him on his back, looking for a pinfall. And that's the end of the first period. 3 near falls, 7-1. Diener in the lead at the end of the first. His choice, he'll defer. And Pierce will choose bottom.
Charlie's been the one that's been bugging me about putting a studio in the house.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Got plenty of room.
Jordan tried a Granby roll. His hips are clear. He couldn't hit it, though. Diener with the half. Swings a gate. He's going to get back points and work for the pin. He's got 2 earned. 9-1. Diener in the lead after the 2 near fall. So ref stopped it again for potential. A lot of shoulders going ways they shouldn't tonight. Diener cuts him, 9-2. 1:20 to go in the second period. Pierce needs to get a takedown. Nice stop. Try to front headlock. Diener snapping, going behind, getting 2. 11-2 with a minute left to go in the second period. Kyle Diener of Blanchester in the lead. He also has a major decision. Got another half. Trying to swing that gate. He's got to swing it harder. Looking for a pin. He's got it. And there's the pin. Your winner at 113 by way of pinfall, Kyle Diener. .120 coming up. Taylor Steele of Wilmington. And I believe Trey Lynch of Blanchester. Steele, what an ankle pick right off the whistle. There's 2. Nope, that's Austin Jeanette. They switched him. With the bar, looking for a fall. Taylor Steele can put this one away early. Throws the half in, runs it back over. Steele, he almost has it. Steele almost has it. There's the pin. Your winner at 120 by pinfall, Taylor Steele of Wilmington over Austin Jeanette. Colin Green coming up for Wilmington at 126. Trey Lynch for Blanchester. They switched him on me.
Well, they were just trying to see if you were awake, AJ.
I'm awake. Green against Lynch. Wilmington just reclaimed the lead with that pinfall. Snap down. Went for a single, almost had it. Now he's stuck in a front headlock. Got to get out of there. Can sucker drag here. He can definitely sucker drag. Fights it off. Sits. Oh, good job by Lynch locking up that cradle. There's 2. He's going to make it a deadly cradle. Looking to make this a deadly cradle here, and he may have it. He does. He's got the deadly cradle, walking it up. And now Lynch looking for a pin. Got to settle those hips. It's close. Jacob Boldman on deck. He'll be facing Timmy McIntyre. There's 1. 5-1. 50 seconds left. Lynch in the lead over Green here in the first period. Snap down. Head in the hole. Gonna finish. There's the 2 by Lynch. It's 7-1. 23 seconds left to go in the first period. Oh, looking for a Pete. 5 seconds left in the first period. Lynch He's got him over. 2 seconds left to pin, and that's the end of the period. 2 near falls. So it's 9-1 at the end of the first period with Trey Lynch in the lead. Blanchester choice. Lynch deferred. Green will go down. And that's how you get out of a chicken wing, but he didn't sit hard enough. Good job relaxing, putting his arm on the back, waiting for him to run around and take that big step, but he didn't sit out hard enough. Green up on his feet. There's the reversal, maybe. Nope. Still no loss of control. Lynch still in control, up 9-1. 1:10 left to go in the second period. And there's the chicken wing again. Now he's going to look for a pin. Green. Good movement on bottom. There it is. Green with that bridge again. Lynch sunk his hips back. Plenty of time to pin. Gotta get that shoulder blade down. Lift that head up. There's the pin. Your winner at 126 by way of pin, Trey Lynch for Blanchester. 132, Jacob Boldman of Wilmington against Timmy McIntyre of Bland.
Young Mr. Boldman, one of my favorites.
Yep.
The youngest, I believe, of the Boldman clan here. I coached his older brother in Knothole for many years.
Boldman, a very good wrestler. We followed him all year. Bad shot, comes out. Shot by McIntyre, blocked. Boldman in front head. They go out. Bowman tried to get a shot. It was stopped. Got the knee pick. They're on the edge. There's two. There's two. They run him out. 2 points for Boldman. With 1:07 left to go in the first period. He's up 2-0. Optional start going to be used by Boldman. Kick out McIntyre. There's 1, 2-1. Boldman, good job controlling McIntyre's head. .45 seconds left to go, first period. Boldman can sneak off a duck here to an ankle pick. Just got to throw that arm hard. Got to use that underhook. Got to use it. McIntyre took a bad shot. As they go out of bounds. 25 seconds to go in the first. Boldman, quick head taps. Nice. Single leg, head inside, back trip, got the 2. Good job by Boldman working his offense here. 10 seconds left to go in the first. Can imagine he'll want to ride him out here. Three seconds. Boldman can't afford to give up anything. And that's the end of the period. Jacob Boldman with a 4-1 lead after one. Boldman deferred. McIntyre will choose down. Boldman with another optional start. Kicks him 4-2. Boldman, good movement. Wow. So we got injury time on the mat. Might have got poked in the eye or hit his head a little too hard on that mat, so he gets a minute and a half of injury time.
I noticed some of the strategy that Jacob deploys is he always lets his man out and then goes to take back down. He's done that in other matches, not just tonight. So I guess the eyeball's been placed in the socket. We're ready to go.
Yeah, Boldman, he's very fast. He likes to keep his opponent off balance, and when he cuts him, he's working his takedowns to try to rack up more points, because if he can't ride him, McIntyre low on a single, trying to pull Boldman in. Boldman, good defense. On the edge of the line. Oh! Boldman gets called for fleeing. One red, so it's 4-3. You can't run off the mat like that. Boldman needs to work his stuff, not get caught. Boldman, shots, reshooting, setting up all of his shots. Snap down, trying to go behind, goes the other way. And they're out of balance here. 54 seconds left to go in the second period. 4-3, Boldman still in the lead. Seconds to go here in the second period. Boldman still with a 4-3 lead. A little out of control there. He's got to calm it down. Be under control. Head tap. Head tap and go is what Boldman does. There it is. 2 more points. 6-3. 20 seconds left to go here in the second period. Boldman with the lead. Got a leg. Cross ride, looking for a split maybe. At the end of the second period, Jacob Boldman holding a 6-3 lead over Timmy McIntyre of Blanchester. Boldman chooses down to begin the third period. Good choice. That's his second. Boldman right up to his feet, getting out 7-3. Took him 4 seconds. Boldman that underhook again. Shot by McIntyre. Good hips. Oh, right to a knee pick. Oh, he tried to keep his feet in. Couldn't do it. Still neutral. 1:32 to go in the match. 7-3. Boldman in the lead. Boldman still pushing the pace here. He's being the aggressor in this match. Try to go for an elbow pass. Bad shot by Boldman. Got to get out of there. McIntyre with a head inside or a front headlock. 60 seconds left. Boldman can have a sucker drag here. McIntyre lets him back up to his feet to restart as they go out. .50 seconds left. Boldman with a 7-3 lead. Boldman, good job getting that head tap, working that head, getting 2, 9-3 now, 6-point lead, 30 seconds to go in the match. They'll go out of bounds. Boldman was looking for a cradle. Boldman going to optional start again. 23 seconds left in the match. Kicks him out. There's one, 9-4. Another bad shot by McIntyre. Stopped by Boldman. 11-4, now 11-5. Boldman with another go behind. Almost had it. 8 seconds left. He needs this takedown. Nope, bad shot on the edge of the line. And Boldman's just going to get a regular decision, 11-5, the final score. Jacob Boldman, your winner at 132, earning 3 more points for the Hurricane. Up next is Isaac Allen for Wilmington at 138. Against Devin Wells. Wells. Nice knee pick, straight to a cradle. There's 2. He's going to put Allen right on his back with a deadly cradle. Wells now walking it up. There's the deadly, looking for a pin. There it is. Your winner at 138, Devin Wells, by way of pinfall, earning 6 more points for the Blanchester team. 145. Doug Estes of Wilmington against Hunter Collins, Blanchester.
Well, for not getting a list, we're doing pretty good at identifying the Blanchester wrestlers.
Right. Once you've seen them once, you're kind of like, huh. Here we go, 145 beginning. You're watching high school wrestling live on campusnation.com. The Sports Animal, your home for high school and college sports. I'm AJ Ganger. With me, as always, is Rick Phillips. Tomorrow night, Friday night, East Clinton basketball against Clinton Massey at home. And then on Saturday, East Clinton basketball again, taking on Paint Valley. Their last 2 games of the season will be covered for boys basketball only on campusnation.com. Estes looking for head and arm. Nice. Navy. Looking to keep. Collins looking to keep it here with that Navy. He's got to get that wrist. He does have it. And all he's got to do is walk it up. Only getting a 1 count. No bags. He's up 2-0 with a minute left to go. In the first, Collins is high. Estes just needs to swim out, but no, he's going to give up back points with a half. Estes giving up back points, possibly a fall. He was scissoring the body there. He got away with that. Looking for a pinfall as Collins settles it down. Looking to pin Estes here. 25 seconds to go in the period. Almost. There it is. Almost. Estes fighting hard. Seven seconds left in the period. 2 seconds. And that's the end of the period. 3 near fall. A 5-0 lead for Hunter Collins at the end of 1. Wilmington's choice. He'll go down. Collins mounting. Now at the half, chicken wing. This is painful. And there's the pin. Your win at 145 by way of pinfall. Hunter Collins of Blanchester. 152 coming up.
Blanchester's been pouring it on here in the last few matches.
Alistair Broush for Wilmington. Against Justin Shoemaker. Head inside single by Broush. Looking to finish. There's 2 for Broush. Broush got a bar. Broush with the wrist. 60 seconds to go in the first period. He's going to run. He's running hard over the head. Got to take that big step. Let go of it. Broush doing a good job riding here. Catches it. Got to watch his own back. And he's just going to cut him. 2-1, 30 seconds to go, first period. Broush in the lead for Wilmington. Broush looking for a good shot. Try to sweep. Single, they go out of bounds. Still neutral. 4 seconds left to go, first period. And that's the end of the first. Broush with a 2-1 lead. Blanchester choice, he defers. Broush goes down. Half spiral with the leg in, potentially dangerous. Broush tripoding up, trying to stand up. Gets his legs free. He can Granby here. Oh, Reaper lock coming. Watch the Reaper. He got it. No back points, though. I really dislike that move. And another Reaper. Still no backs. There's the backs. Shoemaker getting back points, looking for a pinfall here. Broush got to fight. He's got to fight. Shoemaker needs to get his hips over to be in better position. Settle, settle, settle. Near fall, making it 4-2 plus the 2 reversal. We're tied at 4 with a minute to go in the second. Goes right to the ankle. Broush on his hip. Needs to get his hips back underneath of him, and he does. Got that squirrel tail. Throws in the bar. He's going to run it again. He better run hard. He's running hard. Broush getting back points now. Settle his hips. Looking for a pin. He may have it here. Broush, he's close. He's super close right now from getting a pin. Settles hips. 3-7, and the reversal 7-6 with 10 seconds left in the second period. It'll be Blanchester's choice after the end of the period. And at the end of 2, Broush has the lead 7-6. Shoemaker's going to go down. Broush getting that wrist back. Crossface hard. He's going to run a butcher. Maybe do a crossface cradle. He can get it locked up. Wow, what a crossface cradle by Broush. And now he's getting back points. And now he's looking for a pin. He may have it. Good crossface cradle roll through it. That's how you do it the hard way, folks. And there's 3 more near fall and make it 10-6. Broush now putting the bar back in. Looking for that chicken wing. Settles hips back. He's getting more back points. Plenty of time here. 1:15 to go in the match. Now Broush going to look for the pin as he throws the half in. There's the pin. Your winner at 152 by way of pinfall, Alistair Broush. Good job by Broush. Keeping his head even though he gave up some takedowns and some back points. Brian Bergford, 160 against Dan Peters of Blanchester. 2 more matches left. This one in 170. Can you make it, Rick?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Bergford almost had a go behind, couldn't get it. Now they're both back up on their feet. Sit out by Bergford. He couldn't get it. Still no points awarded. Bergford still sitting out hard. They keep following. Good scramble. They go out. We're still neutral. Over-unders. Knee pick. Bergford. Almost had it. Drops down to a single. Is Peters, who's got 2 as they go out. Arm chop by Peters. Throws in a leg. Throws in both legs. Flattening Bergford out. Now he's going to look for a power half. Oh, he slipped trying to go for a cradle. Slipped, lost his grip. Still in control. 38 seconds left to go in the first period. Still in control is Peters. Bergford doing a good job trying to keep his hips back. Now he's going to look for a Turk. Oh, should have looked for a Turk. 15 seconds left to go in the period. Bergford looking for a reversal. And that's the end of the first with the score. Peters 2, Bergford 0. Bergford defers. Peter will go down. After the caution, we begin the second. Sit out, trying to switch his Peters. He's got it. Looking to lock up a cradle. Couldn't. There's the reversal, 4-0 Peters. Throwing in the boots again, flattening back out. Potentially dangerous. Bergford's still flat, needing to work his way back up to his base. There he goes. Peters throws the leg back in. Bergford caught it that time. 50 seconds to go in the period. Peters running a power half. Got to run it hard. .30 seconds left. Still 4-0 Peters. At the end of 2, it is Peters leading Bergford 4-0. Man, I would have went neutral there. I don't know if I'd have went down. The way Bergford's moving on his feet in the beginning of the period, I would have chose neutral. Peters getting that hammer lock again. Minute and a half left.
When you said you would go down,
I said I would go neutral.
Neutral, okay. Who makes those decisions? Does the coaching or does the
ultimately
play?
It's the wrestler,
But the
wrestler gets a suggestion from the coach.
All right.
The way he was moving in the first period, you know, he almost got a couple good takedowns in that first period. I would have almost went neutral, had him take the guy down and cut him, and then take him down a couple more times because of the way he was moving in that first period.
Right. Well, I just wanted to clarify who actually made the ultimate decision.
It's the wrestler on the mat.
Oh, that's good.
We got blood time on the mat with 1:03 left to go in the third. Still 4-0 Peters. You're watching high school wrestling on CampusNation.com, the sports animal.
We should have the video up sometime around 2 to 4 a.m. Depends on the processing time and the data. You know, at least this appears to be all one file. A lot of times when we have problems with bandwidth, then it divides it up into multiple files, and I have to be able to put them all together, and then I've got, so that takes a process. Then I've got to upload them to the CDN, and or it just doubles the time that it normally takes. Tonight's file will be one just large file, so we should be able to get it on the site here by about 2 a.m. Just depends on whether I take a break when I go home.
Have a cup of coffee.
Have a cup of coffee on the way. Glass of milk and a pot pie.
There you go.
I've had enough chicken wings already tonight with this these matches.
Yeah.
And what was something about a squirrel tail?
Yes, squirrel tail is where the guy takes the arm when he's on top, puts it in between your legs.
So I mean, you have
Squirrel
all these moves and things, and it makes me hungry. Squirrel tail and chicken
you like
wings.
Squirrels?
Well, squirrel's pretty good. It's a little greasy sometimes, but hey, I like it wild.
Good old country boy. After blood time, Peter's still on top, throws that boot back in. Burford trying to throw it, hop over. He has it. He almost has a chance. Peters is in trouble here. Burford gets the reversal. 4-2. He needs 2 back points with 30 seconds. He's working hard. He's got to get back points. Peters sitting out and switching. Another switch the other way, and he's got it too. 6-2. 10 seconds remaining. And Dan Peters. Well, there's the 2 reversal by Burford. And Peters will win your 160-pound matchup by way of a 6-4 decision for Blanchester. A final match coming up with our final senior wrestler for Wilmington, Chris McAvoy, at 170 pounds. Taking on Conan Nicely. McAvoy tried to go in for a shot, got caught. McAvoy, nice double. Gonna put him on his back. Looking for a pinfall is McAvoy. He's got back points. Now he's gonna work for it. Gotta sink his hips down. Throw that half in hard. He's gonna get the 2 back points. 4-0 McAvoy. McAvoy working for that chicken wing. Grabs the wrist. All he's got to do is run hard. He's running hard. They're on the line, so he's not going to get anything here as they both go out of bounds with 38 seconds left to go in the first period. 4-0, Chris McAvoy in the lead. And we got blood time again against Blanchester. Don't forget to check us out on Friday night over at East Clinton High School as they take on the Clinton Massey Falcons, boys basketball, and then on Saturday, girls or women's college basketball against Baldwin Wallace.
The Yellow Jackets.
2:45, and then back to East Clinton High School as they'll host the Panthers of Paint Valley.
Right, so we're going to have the last 2 East Clinton boys basketball games of their season until they get into the tournament. Everybody gets into the tournament. That's the great thing about it. and we will watch our site because we will be detailing what kind of tournament action we'll be bringing you. We hope to bring you multiple tournament games, not just the Wilmington game or the Wilmington girls games, but also multiple games.
After blood time, McAvoy still on top. Looking to turn him here. He can throw a half in right now. Chris throws a half in. He might Turk him. He's got it. He just got to run it. Throws the half. McAvoy's going to run that half hard. 15 to go in the period. Get some more back points. And that's going to do it for the first period. McAvoy in the lead 4-0 after 1 over Nicely. McAvoy goes down. Quick switch. Got his arm caught. He left it behind. Got a half and a bar. Throws the half back in. McAvoy still coming up to his feet, switching. Oh, he could roll right into a Peterson right there. He had it. All he had to do was go for it. McAvoy still down, 1:23 to go here in the second period. McAvoy back up to his feet. Oh, nice job turning his hips around, getting 2 possibly back points. Didn't get a 2 count though, and it's 6-0. 1:05 to go in our final matchup this evening. McAvoy trying to work something here. Blanchester wrestler stalling on bottom, sitting there, not basing up. McAvoy throws in the wing. And a half. Hop side, run that half. Keep running it, Chris. Chris has got it now. Settles back, looking to pin. He may have him. It's close. Settles hips back, and he has him. All he's got to do is settle him back. There's the pin. Chris McAvoy into the door with a bang with 6 points for Wilmington, winning by pinfall. We'll tally up all the scores here real quick.
It may not be known to many of the people in our audience, but, you know, one of the things that I just want to let people know, we've been in a number of gyms, number of facilities, and I would say that I have not seen any facility that comes close to the facility here at Wilmington. There are a lot of gyms. They have seating, obviously, but just the way this gym is constructed, laid out, it's really a nice venue as far as being able to have any type of athletic endeavor here.
Yeah, it is.
I know the Trent Arena there at Fairmont in
That's
Kettering.
That's awesome. That's an awesome arena.
That is almost a city arena, and is utilized for many, many things as far as the city of Kettering, which its population obviously dwarfs Wilmington. But for the size of the city of Wilmington, there are some larger cities, and we've been in gyms that just don't even come close to comparing with the facility that we have here in Wilmington. And so the taxpayers and obviously the Board of Education on down should be very proud of this facility.
Wow.
And what it means.
Final score, Blanchester 39, Wilmington 36.
Oh, wow. Very, very close. So Blanchester takes the nightcap. We're going to see if we can get maybe the 3 senior wrestlers to come out and talk with us. Obviously, that'll depend on getting a hold of the coach and seeing what we can come up with here. but we'd hope to be able to maybe talk to each one of them and just sort of talk to them since now they'll be going into the state level.
Yep.
This is the last, obviously, home match of the season, and so everything else is headed towards the state, much as the boys basketball team after concluding this Friday night for Wilmington. They'll be heading to the tournaments and a possible state championship as well. So we've got a lot of things going on as far as the Wilmington Hurricane. And
Again, your final score for that last duel was Blanchester 39, Wilmington 36. Wilmington beat Bellbrook 41-26. Blanchester beat Bellbrook 44-21. So Blanchester wins the tri-meet.
right. Yeah, very impressive team. A lot of great athletes. And obviously our neighbors right here in Clinton County.
Right.
And it's always exciting when you play, teams that obviously are from the county. Last night, Wilmington, hosted the Astros, and we've got a lot of friends on both sides of the aisle in that sense. And as far as Blanchester, although they're not in the SCOL, we don't see them quite as often in sports. We still enjoy any time these teams get together and compete in various athletic endeavors.
But right now the wrestlers are being talked to by their head coach, Kelly Tolliver. I know that in their wrestling room over there. So we may get an interview, we may not. I'll go check here in a second.
Right, and I'll get set up here just in the event that we can get the three of them out here so you can keep your headset on and they can each have a microphone. Check.
We got 3 mics. Each of you can get a mic. I'll sit in my chair and I'll ask you guys questions. So you guys, there's a camera right there.
Marks, you gotta stay in the back.
Yeah, you want to stand back a little so we can catch you in the shot. Each of you pick up a microphone.
It's my first interview, guys.
I've been one of these.
Hey, talk to people triple you.
Oh, God.
Make sure they're all in the shot. Guys, get together. Now pretend I'm looking on the other side of the camera. So just look at the camera. All right now we got Chris McAvoy, Mark Huff, Dakota Jarrell, all sitting there. The 3 seniors tonight. Guys, you guys had one heck of a night. Each of you guys sit there and tell me what your biggest moment was, what it was like to be out there. Make sure your mics are turned on as well. All right, so just tell me, starting with Dakota, tell me how your night went and how you felt you did all night long.
Well, starting off tonight, kind of a little anxious, It's last home meet, always wanting to win, So I kind of just started off, and after we warmed up, I kind of lost my pre-jitters, so it kind of just became another night.
Now, Chris, you had to wrestle Schramm from Bellbrook. How was that out there wrestling Schramm?
Well, this is about the third time that we've wrestled, and I've gotten progressively better every time that we've wrestled. I think this is the best outing that I've had against him.
Mark, 2 pins tonight. How does that feel for you?
Feels pretty good. I was feeling pretty nervous the first match, but like Dakota said, it went away as soon as we started wrestling.
So the road to the state tournament is getting ready to start. You guys got a couple weeks until sectionals on the 27th of February. You guys got sectionals coming up. Dakota, what do you have to do to be able to be mentally prepared for sectionals, getting ready to make it to districts, and then make it to the big one at the end of the year?
I think in order for me to be able to go to the state tournament at the end of the year, I'm going to have to work on my feet, and I'm going to have to progressively work better on bottom. I'm going to have to be faster. I'm going to have to make the moves quicker. I'm just going to have to be better all the way around.
Same for you, Mark. Same question.
I think I just need to take a lot more shots, be a little bit more less aggressive, and be a little bit more smarter with my shots.
Chris?
Just keeping the weight down. I'm usually pretty good at it. That's always a worry for a wrestler. But just wrestling like it's my last match, pretty much.
Yeah, you guys, this is the last time you guys will be able to get a chance to go to state. I mean, you guys should have 4 or 5 people make it to state, maybe even your whole team. You guys show up and wrestle. What does your team have to work on? All 3 of you, what do you guys think your team has to work on in the coming weeks to be able to get ready and mentally prepared for that road to state?
Stay off your back.
Stay off your back.
You got to win big. You got to lose small. You got to keep every match close. You always have to be in it.
No stupid stuff, no like freshman mistakes, no sophomore mistakes, just wrestling like you're a senior pretty much.
All right, so starting with you, Dakota, what are your plans after high school? Are you going to go to college? What are you going to do after you graduate?
Well, after high school, I'm planning on going to OU, and I'm kind of looking at a chemistry degree. I might be a chemistry teacher, might go biochemistry, I don't know. Just something with like a chemistry degree in it.
So you're a really smart kid.
I try to be.
What about you, Mark?
After high school, I plan on going to the Navy and make a career out of that.
Cool. What about you, Chris?
I'm looking at possibly going to Lindsey Wilson and playing Division II football down in Kentucky, and then getting a major in either business administration or accounting.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Good job tonight. Good luck to you. Come sectionals and districts, make it a state, and get on that podium, guys. All right.
Thanks,
guys.
Thank you.
Well, some really good interviews from all 3 of the seniors here this evening that we've had here at Fred Summers Court at the middle school gym, Rick. We had a great night of wrestling. Again, we'll go through our 3 final scores. Bellbrook falling to Blanchester 44-21. Wilmington beating Bellbrook 41-26. And Blanchester edging Wilmington by the score of 39-36. So all in all, a very good night for wrestling. These teams look getting ready to head towards sectionals and districts, and it's going to be an exciting time of the year. You remember when I said last night, March Madness is coming, and wrestling, it's all about March Madness.
Right. Well, there's a lot of great sports going on in March, and so we look forward to being able to bring more of that great college and high school sports, not only through the end of February, but into March and beyond. And we're looking right now at things like softball and baseball, track, and field. Also, we've got tennis. I think boys tennis is in the spring. And lacrosse, which is a club sport, but obviously that's a very exciting sport. If there's anyone out there with some lacrosse knowledge and experience, we'd love to have you on our broadcast crew. It'll be something that we're going to be learning, and it would be much easier if we had someone that actually had some of that knowledge and experience to be able to pass along to our viewers. But anyway, it's been senior night here at Wilmington High School on the Wilmington channel. Right here in Wilmington, Ohio, and
you've been watching high school wrestling.
That's right.
CampusNation.com, the sports animal. Your home for high school and college sports. I'm AJ Ganger. That's Rick Phillips. Rick, take him home.
And we say, as we always do,
Go Cane.
Go Cane.